Hey Simmers, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for clicking my video today. Hope wherever you are doing well. And if this is your first time here, welcome in. My name is Simeralla, and today I really got some fun Sim 4 mods to share with you that are going to bring realistic, a little bit of romance to your gameplay. We got this riding bike mod that definitely gives flirty options and risky rides. We also have a true self-care trait mod that your Sims can journal in and just recharge. We also have a bundle of joy. It is a social interaction mod that gives that eating for two a little bit more. This one was recommended by a fellow simmer within the community, so they wanted me to just try this mod out, so I will definitely be doing that. And also, I'm showcasing two amazing mods by one of my favorite creators, and it's just gonna blow your mind. You're just gonna love it. So let's get it. Let's go. Brand new mod by Utopia CC called Ride Together. It's a bicycle mod, and I want to explain exactly how this mod works. So with this mod, I'm going to tell you exactly what comes with this mod when you download it. It is currently in early access. You get a vintage bike, and with this vintage bike, you get an assortment of different swatches. He has a green one, Diana has it in pink, and of course you could put it in your inventory just like any other bike. Now, along with this mod comes a e-bike rental station. You can rent a bike for a variety of time. You got 5 hours, 12 hours, 24 hours, and then different increments of money, $25, $50, and $100. Also with this mod comes e-bikes. Now these e-bikes you cannot purchase to ride them through the build buy, but what you can do, these are basically for decoration only. Now when you do rent, it comes through this machine. All right, let's get into how it works. You click on the bike where it says ride together, and then you have all of your selections: flirty, risky, scenic, casual, and intimate ride. Then your sim gets on the bike, and once they get on the bike, a pop-up will appear for you to choose which sim to ride with. He's gonna pick my girl Diana, and then she will get on the bike. And once she gets on the bike, the animation will appear. Don't freak out. Yes, they are not moving. They can't move until you click on the bike and select ride around, or select an area where you want them to bike. So don't freak out. The mod is not broken. That's just how the mod is. I totally freaked out. The very first time I put this inside of my mods folder, because I was like, wait a second, this mod is not working. So that's basically how you get them to ride. The animation is going to keep going until you click on the bike and select ride together, or you can click on the ground and select bike here. My advice is just select ride around. That's it. And that's how the mod works. So right now they are doing that risky ride, and they are just riding around San Sequoia. Now remember guys, this mod is currently still in early access. You can download it by going to Utopia CC Patreon. I will have the link in the description below. Go ahead and download. It's the Ride Together bicycle mod by Utopia CC. Alright guys, up next we have a brand new mod by Sims Worlds named Timelines. This one is also in early access, but will be released to the public soon. This mod is an aging mod and allows you to give your Sims an actual numbered age. So for an example, if you have a young adult and you want them to be 21, you can select 21. I'm going to show you, but before I do that, Sims World does have a full breakdown of how to use this mod available on their Patreon. Of course, the link will be in the description below. I highly suggest reading it thoroughly so you can get an understanding of how this mod works. But of course, I will show you how it works in game. Alright guys, so how we do this is, what I will do is hold down the shift, click on the sim you want to give an age to, go in the timelines pie menu, and I want Abby to be a little bit older in her early adulthood. So I'm gonna surpass this 24. I'm gonna click early adulthood to get more ages. And I want Abby to be about 32 years old. And that's it. Once that is done, you go into your Sims Simology and you will see the age there. And there you go. It's right there, 32 years old. Abby's 32 years old. And that's just basically it. And you can do that for every sim. Now, by giving them the age, it doesn't exactly age them up. It's just a number. So you will have to, do the whole birthday thing yourself. And then go back in and change the number as they grow. So I'm going to do this for my little toddler. We're going to say Nia is about 4 years old. Remember, I'm also holding down the shift button on my keyboard and I am clicking the sim in order to do this. And of course, it appears right in her Simology with her traits. And then you could do the same thing with every sim in the family. And then we have her little brother, and I'm going to make him, even though he's a toddler, I'm just going to make him 3 years old. Yes, they had the babies back to back. Abby and Tegan are very busy in the Kane family. Here is our infant, and you just go into timelines and do the same thing. Now, I want her to be a little bit older, like 8 months old, so I'm going to go into more choices and pick 8 months. And there you go. Also, with this mod comes memorable birthdays like Sweet 16, 18, and 25. Guys, go ahead and download El Sims World Timelines, available on their Patreon. Up next, we have a brand new mod by Sasha Space. This one is called Self-Care Trait Mod, and it will be available to the public on October 8th, but it's also available for different tiers over on her Patreon. I will have the link in the description below. And with this mod comes social interactions, computer interactions, journaling interactions. Yes. So fun. You guys are going to love it. And 50 buffs and over 100 wants. Yes, so your Sims are going to be busy. So as you can see, my girl Diana has her self-care trait, and I'm going to do some social interactions with her friend Juby, who doesn't have the self-care trait. And we'll go into friendly, and we'll go into small talk. So she's gonna ask Diana, why is self-care so important to you? Because Diana is so into, self-care. And right away comes a notification. This is Diana's response to her friend. She goes, there was a time I didn't practice self-care life like that at all, and I found myself on the dark path. I saw a video about self-care and found myself doing self-care activities that I found were good for me. If you ever want to do something self-care related with me, it would be cool. It's better for me to show than tell. Love that. So the buff and the moodlet that Juby got from hearing Diana's explanation of why she loves self-care is an inspired +1, and it says such a wholesome story. I didn't know this sim went through that, but I'm happy they made it out the other side stronger than ever. I don't mind if they invite me to self-care activities to learn more from them. We are now going to talk more about self-care, more social interaction, self-care menu, talk about your love for self-care, talk about benefits of self-care, talk about misconception of self-care, what's your favorite self-care activity. She'll talk about love for self-care, and we're just going to do all of them, and each one has a buff and a moodlet. So your Sims are going to be all in their emotions. It's going to be very realistic, and it's going to be fun to use. Because I feel like this is not just a self-care trait mod. It's a self-care trait mod, yes, but it's more. It's more than that. You're getting so much from this mod. Moving on to journaling, which is my favorite part. It's a part of self-care. Address your limiting fears, write affirmations, and write gratitude. So I'm going to have Diana do that with her journal. Okay, now she's inside. She is writing gratitude, being thankful for all the things that she has. That's also a part of self-care. All right, I'm just speeding up the process, and Diana is done. She should have a buff and a moodlet. I'm going to read it for you. It says a focus +2, feeling ever so serene from writing gratitude. It's so easy to lose track of life, and using my journal today to list out all of what I am grateful for has directed me back to what I should give attention to for hours. All right, so now what I would like to do is do a computer interaction. I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do that. One is in Write, where she can also write affirmations on the computer. And then the other three, there are three more. They are in Web Explorer, and it's how to romanticize your life, create a vision board, and create a budget plan. Let's have her create a vision board on the computer when she's done. So she's going to do those two things. Okay, so she did the right affirmation on the computer, and she did get something right here, a confident +1. Yep, that's me. I'm feeling so gassed right now. I'm on top of the world with these affirmations by my side. She is creating her vision board. Okay, here it is. This is up from creating a vision board. This vision board is everything I wanted and more. I needed this to be my screensaver or posted around everywhere for me to look back at. This isn't just art, but my life to be perfect. You know, I need to create a vision board too. This mod comes with the ability to have a cash trait or reward trait as well. All right, guys, so like I said, even once come with this self-care trait mod. We have a self-care trait want. Play your favorite song. Okay, let me check and see which is her favorite. So I'm going to go to her Simeralla, and I'm going to go down to her preferences. And her favorite music is alternative music, hip hop, and new age music. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and we are going to music. We're gonna change the station and we're going to change it to hip hop. And then she would, yes, achieve her want. Love that. All right, guys. So Diana got another want for her self-care trait, practice yoga poses. And Diana is practicing her yoga poses, and this achieves the want for the yoga pose. So yeah, guys, this is a wonderful mod. I encourage you to go ahead and download. Link in the description below. This is the self-care trait mod by Sasha's Space. All right, guys, so up next we have a community member's request for me to give this mod a mod review. This is called Bundle of Joy, and this is by J.E. Sims. This is a social interaction that takes eating for two beyond that, okay? It gives you more social interactions with your Sims to discuss the pregnancy and how to actually announce the news. This mod also, from me playtesting it, it does not work with the first molecule of the RPO mod. I had to take the first molecule out in order for it to work. So let me show you what this mod is all about. Of course, your sim has to be pregnant in order for this mod to work. So we're gonna go to our menu, and it has its own menu, Bundle of Joy incoming, ways to tell friends, and also ways to tell partner, and ways to tell children if you already had a child. So different ways to tell. So we are gonna share the news in a very sad way. That's supposed to be in a tearful way, but there's no tears. So but it says tears running. Diana stutters. I'm pregnant. I don't know how to handle this. James pulls them close, whispering, we'll figure this out. I got you. That's really sweet, really cute. So because of that, she has a sad +1. And it says too emotional to keep it together. Words blur when tears take over. And now she's going to tell her friend in an excited way. Okay, so she took it something joy on blast. It's impossible to stop smiling when love overflows. And then Juby got hyped energy. The vibe is contagious, baby fever. Okay, so now let's tell her partner. I'm gonna assume this is baby daddy. I'm gonna be Diana, and we're gonna tell him because there's an option. There is no children around, so we don't have the option. But if you had a child already, you can tell the child the news like you're expecting. Ways to tell partner. Share pregnancy news in a defensive way. Share pregnancy news in a joyful way. Share pregnancy news in a nervous way. Share pregnancy news in a quiet way. Share pregnancy news in an overwhelmed way. So let's do nervous. I want to see this nervous one. Okay, this is it. Hey, I'm having a baby. The notification says, with shaky laughter, Diana blurred. So, we're kinda well, I'm pregnant. Matt blinks wide eye before softening, holding their hand. Scared, huh? We'll figure it out together. Oh, that was so sweet. I really like that one. I love his response to the way she was nervous about telling him that she is pregnant. And this is great for storytelling. She did receive a buff and a moodlet plus 10. Every heartbeat feels like it's gonna give the secret away. Butterfly's gone mad. I actually love that. I always love a buff and a moodlet that goes along with any social interactions. So yeah, Matt has a little flirty mood and he, starts kissing on Diana. So that's really nice to have with this mod. There is also a phone announcement that comes with this mod. I unfortunately was unable to bring it up on my phone. You have to have, according to the instructions on J.E. Sims Patreon, you have to have notifications for trimester 1, 2, and 3. I cheated her pregnancy, so it didn't show up. Maybe that's why. But I did go into MCC and I did start her pregnancy from trimester 1 and then 2 and then 3. But I still didn't receive the ability to do a phone notification. So I'm not sure about that. But if you guys are able to pull that up, please let me know in the comments. Let me know how you did it and let me know how you're liking this mod. So yeah, guys, go ahead and download this mod. This is by J.E. Sims and this is called Bundle of Joy. Go ahead and download, link in the description below. Alright guys, so up next we have a functional mod, an object, and this is by Around the Sims 4, and this is the board games. There are a variety of different choices, different board games for you to choose. And here my Sims are playing Clue. I am the master of Clue, okay, in my household. We love board games, we love to play. This is perfect for parties for your Sims. Children all the way to elders could definitely sit around and play different games. We even have the Ouija board, perfect for spooky season. We have some Scrabble as well. So yeah, there's so many games for you to choose from. All you do is click on the board game and play with and play. And that's about it, guys. I believe this one is still in early access, but will be available for the public, I believe, on October 8th. You just go to their website. Of course, I will have the link in the description below. Guys, go ahead and download Board Games by Around the Sims 4. Alright, guys, so this next mod is called Romantica. And this is by L Sims World. It's a lovers type mod. And with this mod, you get 6 different lover types. And with those 6 lover types, you get 7 social interactions. And it also are custom buffs and custom response notifications with this mod. The way that we do this, the way that you pick it, it's not in cast, it's not a trait. So what you do is, I'm gonna click on Diana, I'm gonna shift and hold. Okay, and then Romantica, here it is. And here are the lovers: a nonchalant lover, a passionate lover, a possessive lover, randomized lover type. You can randomize and the game will basically pick it for you. This is how you remove it. Spicy lover, a spoiled lover, and a gentle lover. And Diana has a couple of friends over, so I'm gonna give each of them a lover type. With Diana, I'm gonna make her a spoiled lover, because I think she's a little spoiled, yes. And then for her friends, I'll do each one, and right before I go into a social interaction, I'll let you know their lover type. And also, once you pick the lover type, they will appear in a Simology. Here is Diana's spoiled lover. These Sims expect soft, light romance and won't settle for less. They know their worth and their absolute worth the effort. Ooh, baby. Okay. All right, so first up, we are going to be the spoiled lover. We are going to be Diana, and she's going to have some social interactions with one of these male Sims. And, oh, maybe this one that's dancing. If it would be in romance. And there it is, spoiled lover. So being treated like royalty should be the standard. And then she's going to come back and she's going to tell him something as well. So it is in romance. And also, oh my goodness, I totally forgot. With this mod, not only do you get the 6 lover types, wait, I'm gonna have it. You should be spoiling me because I exist. Also with this mod, you get the option to add on lovey-dovey. And lovey-dovey has several social interactions like, I love how you love me. I never wanted forever until I met you. I'm falling in love with you. What? You ever think about being old together? Because I do. You're the type of person I could build with. So we're gonna do some lovey-dovey. Okay. All right. First up, she is telling a passionate lover how she feels. From being challenged by a spoiled Sim, James knew what being with a spoiled Sim came with, but sometimes they wonder if they're able to keep up. So yeah, he's tense. He's tense. Okay, now she's going over to the gentle lover. And she's like, you need to spoil me. Okay, and what does he think about that conversation? A beautiful burden from being guilted by a spoiled Sim. Apparently breathing is a luxury. Malachi knew what they were getting themselves into by being with a spoiled Sim. Okay, so that's all the spoiled Sim interaction. I'm gonna have the possessive guy come over because he's gonna apparently get jealous. Okay, stop. I know, Diana, you're tired, but honey, you cannot go to sleep. That is a negative. We are in the middle of this. Okay. All right. So being that, wait a second. Oh, Juby's chatting with him now. Juby has the spicy lover trait. So I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to have him, because he's possessive, I'm going to have him talk to the spoiled lover. Romance. Possessive lover. Let's see. I see the way you look. I see the way they look at you. Don't forget who you come home to. Okay, take that off. I didn't say you could wear that without me. Oh my gosh. Who you trying to impress? Looking that fine. You better tell these Sims I'm crazy about you. You're mine. I hope you know that. Okay. This is just too good. This is just too good. Okay, I'm going to have him say, you better tell these Sims I'm crazy about you. Okay, we're not going to get too aggressive. So that's going to be the thing that Matt is going to tell Diana. Okay, she's going downstairs to him. And we'll see what comes out of that. Okay, so there was a notification that came up. It says, I hear you loud and clear, babe. I'm yours. Oh, no, no, she didn't. Okay, so let's see. Is there any moodlets from that conversation? Um, mm, he didn't get one. Let's see if she got anything from that besides that notification. Oh, here we go. From being claimed. I believe that came out of that question. Like, you better tell them. Yeah, from being claimed. Diana can't help but feel real special about having a sim who doesn't play about them, even if they're low key crazy. Oh, Sims, I'm bowing to you. You have no idea. I'm bowing. This is so good. I love this mod. This will remain in my game. Okay, so one more. Let's play around with the spicy lover trait, and we're gonna have her tell Matt something, okay? And then we'll get to the lovey-dovey thing. We'll get to the lovey-dovey thing. Okay, romance, spicy lover. She's gonna do this right in front of her bestie. Oh, okay. Tell me how bad you want it. I'm trying to be cute or get kissed. Oh, you trying to be cute or get kissed. Careful, that mouth will get you in trouble. I want you so bad, it's crazy. Don't look at me like that unless you want to get handled, baby. Okay, let's do that one. Don't look at me like that unless you want to get handled. She's going to tell Matt that. Okay, there it is. Oh, he did not like that. He didn't like that. Okay, a notification came up. It says, then handle me. Oh, God. Okay, let me see. Let's see what she got from that. Did she get anything? I don't think she got anything in particular with the mood. She didn't get any moodlets from that, but maybe he did. He did, okay? So he's the target, basically. A little danger, never hurt, right? From being teased by Spicy Sim. Matt is feeling kind of dangerous. And maybe they want to get handled. Y'all, this is so good. Okay, so now we've seen that part of the mod, all the lover types or whatever. Let's go into lovey-dovey section, which is an add-on, which is optional. When you download this mod, it's in a separate folder, so you can either add it or not. But personally, I would add it because why not? Okay, lovey-dovey. Let's tell Matt, you're the type of person I could build with. You're it for me. I don't want nobody else. I love you how you love me. Let's do that one. I love you. I love how you love me. I'm here making up stuff. I love how you love me. She's gonna tell him that. She's like, Matt, come on, girls. Say it, say it. Juby, stop getting in the conversation. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. No, I love you how you love me. You make it easy to love you. That was the notification that he got from that. And let's see. Did he get anything from that? Okay, yeah, fully seen from being loved right. Okay, love hits different when someone appreciates the way you give it, baby. Okay, for Matt, that means everything. Oh, I love this. Guys, go ahead and download Romantica by L. Sims World. It's a lover type mod. Go ahead and download, guys. Alright, Simmers, that's it for today's mod review. Let me know in the comments below which mod you are excited to download and add to your mods folder. And if you do have any mods that you have been wondering about, you're a little bit hesitant, let me know in the comments of any video on the community and I will add it to my next mod review. But before we leave, if you haven't had a chance yet, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, because it will let you know whenever I upload any new content. Alright guys, that's my girl Diana with her boo thing, and they are writing together. My name is Simeralla, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!